This is a review of the 56mm f1.7 autofocus lens from Viltrox. Lenses a little longer than 50mm, like this one, were pretty common in the mid to late 60s, especially those with wider apertures like f1.8 or f1.4, but I'm not sure there's been a new one in a long time, and if there has, I haven't heard about it. This is a great focal length for everyday photography, and the fact that it has a little more reach than a 50 is a good thing in my view. It's a full frame lens and it's available in Sony E mount and in Nikon Z mount too. It's very nicely made and it has a very high quality feel. It's small and light enough to carry around all day and not feel any strain at all. Colour is on the cool side and it makes images that sometimes show a little blue. It sometimes appears in the shadows, which to my eye looks fantastic. Contrast is strong, but it does drop pretty easily in strong sunlight. Stopping down produces sun stars if you shoot into the sun, and some nice looking flares too. With a 56mm focal length and an f1.7 aperture, this lens should be able to make plenty of blur and it does not disappoint. The minimum focus distance is a slightly long 55 centimeters, but that's close enough to make more blur than you could ever decently require. Stopping down means there's a little less blur on hand, but there's still plenty left. If you shoot wide open, blur persists up to around 8 to 10 feet or so, giving some separation between subject and background up to that distance. 9 aperture blades mean nice round bokeh balls, although we do see cat's eye shapes at the sides of the shot if we're shooting wide open. This is a sharp lens from wide open, as most modern lenses are, and it gets even sharper as you stop it down, although it's hard to measure exactly how much without pixel peeping, which we generally don't do on this channel. Wide open, it's sharpest in the center, and sides and corners become sharper as you stop down. Fully open, there's quite a bit of vignetting present. That can be a nice effect. It can frame a subject and direct attention onto it. Most of the time that vignetting is not going to be visible unless you're shooting against bright open backgrounds like the sky, where it does become visible. If you don't like it, just stop down. It's largely gone by f5.6, or you could remove it in post. This is a great little lens from Viltrox. It's just a little longer than a 50, so it's got that extra bit of reach. It's pretty fast at f1.7. It's great for general photography, and it's a very nice light and portable lens as well. It gives plenty of background blur and would probably make a nice portrait. A great general lens and a great all-rounder from Viltrox.